Let's talk about getting leads for email marketing, and we're going to do that by showing off some updates inside of LeadCreator. The first update that if you've seen inside of LeadCreator that will be visible, and one of the cool things about LeadCreator, it's rather new, so things are changing rapidly as they improve the tool. They've changed the home screen to simply do the thing that you need to do, typically when you first log into LeadCreator, which is create a lead magnet. So the top menu up here has changed. Now you have create, you have lead magnets, affiliates, settings, tutorials, roadmap, and changelog. If you want to see your lead magnets, all the lead magnets that you've already created previously, of course, if you've never logged into the tool because you don't have it, then you won't have any lead magnets. And of course, the green get a lead magnet button is still there. So that's the first change. If you go to the home screen has been replaced with just this concept of creating your lead magnet and getting right down to business. Now, when you create your lead magnet, you're going to see some changes once you get inside of the lead magnet itself. But before we move on, let's zero in and understand exactly what we're trying to do here. We're trying to build an email list. And to do that, we follow my proven top strategy: traffic, offer, people. It all starts down here with traffic. With step one, you pick a topic, the thing you want to talk about, the problem that you want to solve for somebody. A simple how-to video here on YouTube. Then you need to understand you need a certain set of tools, technology, and the time to get over here to start creating consistent content. So a tool like LeadCreator is going to kick in and need to understand that you need this tool, and you need to understand the technology behind building an email list, like how to build a super simple lead magnet, which is up here in step 4, and then of course how to connect that so you're actually building your email list, or you're ensuring that that list is going onto your email list inside of your email autoresponder. Now, there are other things here under the offer phase that LeadCreator can do for you, and we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But understand where we're at and what we're doing right now is we're focused in on understanding the tool, which is LeadCreator, and the fact that updates are happening, and you need to understand why these updates are being implemented and how they can help you do what you want to do, which is get leads from your traffic over to your email list. So essentially you can follow up with them. And also, so you have that email list and you have those folks that are looking for a solution to the problem all in one spot, and you can communicate with them no matter what other social media platforms that they might be finding you on or looking at other information on. You can always access them directly inside of their email inbox. So we go back to LeadCreator and we want to create a lead magnet. We're just going to call this test. And I'm going to give it the category test so we can filter it when we look later. There are all the templates. They haven't updated any of the new ones yet. We still have just the blank lead magnet, the micro course creator with image suggestions, blog post to ebook, YouTube summarizer, blog post summarizer, 15, 10, and 5-point listicle, as well as the raw chat GPT interface. We can also just go with a blank lead magnet, and we'll just do that for now to create the blank lead magnet, because it's going to launch us right into the interface so we can look at some of the updates. The updates essentially are this. Under email capture, you have a new template. You have the video template. You can add a YouTube or a video link here in the form field section. So if you click right here, what it will do is it'll take you to the next step, or step 2, to setting up and customizing your email capture form. It'll take you down here to what's called a video URL, and you simply just enter a URL of a YouTube video. As an example, we'll just take my last YouTube video, and that may or may not make sense. Make sure that it makes sense to be in that place, to be in that opt-in form. So when people watch it, it leads them to the next step, which is opting into your email opt-in form. It is just another way to make yourself unique and stand out, along with all the other templates here, the standard, the ebook style, the blurred button, the no email capture form, and now the video opt-in form. Of course, you still need to fill in all the other form fields. Here you enter a cool headline or a really good reason to opt in. You have all those features right there. Then the styles, it's still the same. The trigger, blur, half-page blur, and on-mouse scroll. Integration, GetResponse, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, System.io, MailerLite, and MailChimp. And to make sure you save this, simply click Save Changes. Then you move on to the new feature of the social slider. Down here, you can see that a social slider will appear at the bottom of the left-hand corner. If you make this active, what will happen here, this default text, which is editable, so we can get rid of that little emoji there. So now what it's going to do is it's going to pick up the name field. You don't have to enter it. It's just a given that it's going to be the first field right here. There is a delay. You can also show it on mobile. Then you can simply save the changes. And now that it is active on that specific lead magnet. There's also the option for an expiring URL, and it's pretty self-explanatory. An announcement bar will appear at the top of the screen with a countdown timer to urge people to join ASAP. And of course, all this is editable right here. You simply just change that, and then you have the date. It's just going to be a calendar. So we'll go ahead and change that date, and you click here on the date field or the time field, and you just change that. It could be AM, it could be PM. You can also redirect when the timer goes to 0. So this could be to a you missed it page. It could be to a YouTube video. It could be to the offer itself or an offer. It could be to anything that you want when the timer hits 0, kicking in that real scarcity that when the timer does hit 0, that something happened. The page goes away. And that's really the point, right? The expiring URL, and you make that active. We'll just go ahead and say save. We'll save that. Now it's been saved. Of course, under settings, you have your slug and your domain, because you can still add your custom domains right there, and you can change the slug. We'll add a referral link, and you can also, this is the next one that has been added, you can upload a social sharing image. You click here to upload an image. That image is going to be the image that you want to be shared on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever you share it. And you just update that, and now that image will be shared. I did get an error message here. It has to be less than 250 kilobytes. So we'll go ahead and delete that. So make sure that it is the ideal size, which is 1200 by 600, and a max size of 250 kilobytes. If you don't do this, and you just put an image at the top, the very first image, then that is what will be used inside of your lead magnet if you're sharing it out directly onto social media. So we have that option now under settings. We'll go ahead and go back to content editor. And here, of course, if you want to add content, you go ahead and just start typing, or you could add an image, a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, text, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, a bullet list, or a numbered list. And then, of course, once you start typing here, you can always just ask the AI to write a simple paragraph. Of course, here I'll just say write a simple paragraph saying hello world. And then the AI is thinking. You can see here it wrote the paragraph. We can replace that section, or we can insert below or even discard. We'll go ahead and replace that section. And now then we just have a nice little sentence. We'll go ahead and select publish. And then we'll go ahead and view that lead magnet. You're going to see the call to action bar up here with the countdown timer. Also, if someone was to opt in right here, then that opt-in field is going to kick in, and you are going to see that people are opting in. And of course, that was on a 10-second blur or a 10-second delay, meaning that people had 10 seconds to look at everything in your lead magnet before it popped up. And then when someone enters here, what you're going to see is they're going to enter their name and their email. They're going to agree to the policy. They're going to want to keep reading, and then they're going to have access to your lead magnet. Now, the next time someone opts in, they're going to see the timer, and they're going to see the slide-in bar. And I'll show you that with an incognito window. We're simply just pasting that in right there. And you can see that the call to action down here, Gary Baker, that's the name that I entered. So any name that is entered, it's stored, and it knows, and it keeps a timer of when that happened. So that social slider pops in, and then you get that new option for that video right here. And of course, if you press that, they'll be able to watch that video. So again, make sure that it is something that is important, or something that has a call to action that enforces the headline and the fact that they need to opt in to get this information. It's critical. Once they see that short video, that yes, they want more information. It would be like if you had that video on YouTube and you have a call to action and they had to click the link. This is the same thing, so sort of think along those lines. And that's the power of what you're getting here inside of the new LeadCreator tool. And you go back here to the lead magnet, and of course we can go back, and then we have all of our lead magnets right here. Then we can filter by category. We'll go ahead and filter by test. I only have one test category, or one test lead magnet under the test category. So you can see there the number of visits, the number of opt-ins, the number of leads, and the conversion rate, as well as the creation date. And then we have the ability here to copy link, unpublish, archive, rename, manage our categories. We can also share this template. So if you want to create really cool templates and then share them out, or lead magnets, maybe you're sharing them out so people are promoting the same type of product you're promoting, or for whatever reason, you can share that out, reset your stats, and then you can delete. So remember, we're going back to the Affiliating Profitable Online Business 9-step roadmap inside of the Proven Top Strategy. And we're down here under traffic and we're trying to get up to step 7, but we want to power through offer and we want to understand that we want to add people to an email list. So we know we need tools, technology. We need to understand how the technology and the tools work together. And then we need time to create consistent content, time to use the LeadCreator tool to create a super simple lead magnet, but also understand that we could create pages and deliver bonuses because we can embed videos and links. And of course, we can put all the text that we want. We could also make that our own offer. We could essentially just make that an offer page where we have someone buy something from us and then we could deliver it right there inside of LeadCreator. But all that time we're focused back and we go and we say, let's think about getting here up to step 7. At any one of these points, we could have people opting in and building our email list because we want to move on to step 8 and step 9, which is profit and scale. And it all starts down here with picking a topic and then understanding a super simple tool like LeadCreator is a tool and some technology, or the technology behind building an email list with this tool. We check that off the list and it brings us or gives us more time to focus in on all the other steps. Step 1, step 2, or foundational pillar building block 1, 2, and 3, traffic, offer, people, all with this simple, powerful tool with these new updates over at LeadCreator. Link in the description. Check it out. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.